The Ant and the Grasshopper, a Fables to Learn Colors story set in the underwater world. Once upon a time, in the depths of the underwater world, there lived an ant and a grasshopper. The ant, a tiny creature with a bright red hue, was always hard-working, collecting food and supplies to last during the colder months. The grasshopper, on the other hand, was carefree and full of life, with a green body and yellow stripes, spending his days playing and singing. But when winter arrived, their lives would take a dramatic turn. One day the grasshopper, while singing and playing, spotted the ant carrying a heavy load. The grasshopper asked the ant what he was doing, and the ant replied, "I am collecting food and supplies to last during the winter, while it's still warm enough to do so." The grasshopper laughed and mocked the ant. "Why bother? The winter is still far away. Why don't you enjoy the warm weather now, like me?" The ant, slightly annoyed, replied, "I'm preparing for the future. There will be no food when winter arrives." But the grasshopper was unconvinced and continued his carefree life. When winter arrived, the ant was well prepared, having collected enough food and supplies to last until spring. The grasshopper, on the other hand, was stuck in the cold, with no food left. Desperate, he went to the ant's home and asked for help. The ant, knowing the grasshopper mocked him before, refused to help. So the grasshopper had to learn the hard way to always be prepared. The story of the ant and the grasshopper teaches us an important lesson: always be prepared for the future and don't take anything for granted. It's better to be safe than sorry.